If you take a peek at the history of the cryptocurrency market, then it would be easy to understand that there is logically a massive move to the upside coming in 2025 for cryptocurrency based on the 4-year cycles that we've seen. And Pepe, which is a meme coin about a frog, is one of the best performing tokens from 2024, really coming out of the bear market back in 2022 when we were at our lows. And now it is almost at a $10 billion market cap, possibly going to $100 billion. But in the meantime, I do know that there are a lot of folks out there that are trading this coin. And so today I want to talk about some of the next moves that I see for Pepe, as we had a scam wick of sorts to the downside yesterday. But I still believe that we could potentially see Pepe coin go back up to the top of a trading channel, which could be providing some opportunities maybe for a long trade. But there is something you need to be aware of and be cautious of a move to the downside. I'm going to break it down for you guys in another Pepe video. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for more crypto content, and let's get right into this one. This morning, we were actually seeing Bitcoin down to about 97,900. We were actually up to 98 earlier today. And if you actually look at the daily candles for Bitcoin and what we've had going on lately, these are the dailies. We did close our daily candle green yesterday. At one point, we were all the way up to high 98 just a day prior. We actually did hit to 99 on January 3rd. We're only a couple days into January, folks. And so we had a very weak green candle that is kind of causing a little bit of concern for caution. We want to have a little bit of caution for Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin slips down, that's where Pepe could turn the other way. Now, Pepe is currently in this channel and actually breaking a little bit lower. I want to show you guys this range and zoom in a little bit on it, but I have right now a bullish bias for January, and I want to explain to you guys why I do feel so bullish towards January. For example, if we look at the history of Bitcoin and its quarterly returns, I want to take you guys back to 2017. Now, I could be looking at 2020. I could be looking at 2017. What do these years have in common? Well, these years in common have really, these are the bull market years. Really, actually, 2021 is the year that crypto went parabolic. And so was 2017. So let me show you guys on the Bitcoin chart really quick. And yeah, this is a Pepe video, so stick around, guys, because if you want Pepe to go up, you're going to want to see Bitcoin continue to come up. And so what you'll notice, guys, is this stretch of bull market here is somewhat in 2020, but mostly in 2021. This action up here is in 2021. Now, if you go back to you go back to 2017, you'll see that this is January. Where's January? January's right here. This is January right here, which is, there's our previous peak. January of 2017 is kind of right when this thing broke through, and boom, it was going out towards a new all-time high. And this was the most parabolic part of that 2 bull markets ago. Last bull market, we kind of had this weird double top. But let's look back at this really quickly, because 2017 was that big parabolic year, and then 2020 was the year where, 2021 was the year where we saw the last bull market kind of have its peak. What do both of these have in common? A green January, or a green Q1, So the start of this year should be pretty good. Now, if we go back to 2021 and 2017, let's look what happened in January of those. In 2017, we actually started a little bit red. So we came up a little bit, and then we had a wick down to the end of the month, and then boom, February is huge. If you look at 2021, man, we were just up 14%, 36%, 29%. Right now, what we are seeing is, as we're starting this year, we are getting a new presidential candidate in the United States of America, which is likely going to have some pro-crypto policies, which is a bullish factor. And I think that is probably, in my opinion, going to keep Bitcoin afloat. Now, I don't know if this is going to cause Bitcoin to explode just yet, which I think is bullish for Pepe, because if Bitcoin is trading sideways, what we're seeing right now is Pepe versus Bitcoin is kind of in this range right here, breaking a little bit lower. I want to show you guys the Pepe versus the dollar chart here. Pepe's been coming up actually quite a bit. If you look at this recent low from December 31st, Pepe came up 23% in just 3 days and 20 hours. Well, Bitcoin didn't really do that. Bitcoin didn't really do that at all. I mean, it's up. It is up. If you look at like the same time frame, you know, Bitcoin's up 6%. But Pepe's up a lot bigger, and Pepe versus Bitcoin had a massive breakout. Now, right now, we're in this channel, which is kind of a moving target. I want to show you guys this is a range right here we're in. This is Pepe versus Bitcoin. So right now, I think we're at the bottom of that range. You can see that I just moved it, you know, so this is a moving target. You have to have some caution here. If this breaks down through to the downside, it could retest off the top of this range that we had for Pepe versus Bitcoin. And this actually corresponds beautifully with Pepe versus the dollar and this kind of channel, this wedge that we had for the last breakout for Pepe versus the dollar as well. So we're kind of seeing it towards the bottom of this range right at this very moment. I'm looking for a potential bounce here, guys. I'm thinking there could be a bounce here for Pepe coin, and it could be getting a decisive move back to the upside, a nice 6%, which would be a nice trade. Now, yesterday, we actually got a larger wick down. You know, I was looking at this channel. I thought maybe it was a little bit higher, but this channel's still kind of building its foundation. And so this is a moving target of sorts, guys, but I do think that generally speaking, it is in this wedge of sorts, kind of bouncing between this low and this high generally. The thing you have to look out for, though, is Bitcoin slipping. I'm not too worried about Bitcoin slipping because, again, on January 20th, I believe we're going to have Inauguration Day for the future president here in the United States, which I think could prove to be a bullish thing. I would not be surprised to see on Inauguration Day Bitcoin break above $100,000 on that day, or even possibly break the new high on that day. So what we might be seeing is a little bit of an indecisiveness for Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin in the meantime. But if Bitcoin is more indecisive and trading to the side and struggling like right at this level, if it's kind of playing this game right here, waiting to break through, the good news is that Pepe actually has a chance to continue bouncing to the upside versus Bitcoin, possibly even breaking out higher versus Bitcoin. I want to show you guys the total market cap as well. What we are seeing is a strong move to the upside on the weekly candle, which is also giving me that bullish bias. So what we're looking at, guys, is a strong Q1 in 2017 and 2021. What we're looking at is historically, we only had 0.4% gains in January of 2017, which was that big bull market year. But in 2021, we had 14% gains. The year that you're going to compare 2025 to the most would be 2021, which was the big bull peak bull market year, in 2017. And if we're just looking at those to try to determine what comes next, well, February in both of those months was very good. 23% gains there, 36% gains there, which is, again, why I have that bullish bias as we're seeing this total market cap actually get a strong weekly candle to the upside. Pepe coin breaking out of this wedge down here. Now in this other one, I think potentially going back up to the top of this range. Again, could be a nice little trade where you could get possibly a 6% move to the upside. And if Pepe breaks out of that range, as I was saying in my video yesterday, I think that it's probably going to be retesting some of these highs back on the daily candle closes from back in probably back in November that we saw, maybe even to the wicks of this, right at around 4025. So that's what I'm looking at for Pepe right now. Be warned that if Bitcoin dominance keeps coming up and it is getting a little bit of a bounce today, Pepe coin could actually take one move to the downside, breaking through this range, bouncing off support here, and then before moving back up. Of course, if Bitcoin decisively breaks down to 85K, then I would be open to the idea of Pepe actually breaking lower than the top of this wedge. So that's what you need to look out for in the meantime, guys. I do think that Pepe is actually in a decent long opportunity. That is not financial advice, guys. You should do your own research. You should do your own TA, but I want to give you guys an idea of what I'm seeing for Pepe right now, how I'm feeling. And if you want to trade Pepe coin for yourself, you can trade it on Blowfin, which is a new and upcoming exchange. It's actually been around for a while. I should probably stop saying that. I actually enjoy it quite a bit. They are doing a lot of different listings. So they got Pepe, Sheeb. They got a 10% discount on trading fees that you get for life if you sign up during their limited time offer that they have available right now. And there's up to a $5,000 deposit bonus when you do sign up using our link. And if you're more into some bigger centralized exchanges with other features, crypto.com also, I like to use both of these exchanges, has stock trading that is coming soon. Actually, they launched it in a couple states. They're going to do banking services. And then they have these Visa cards where if you're trying to trade Pepe and take some profit, even if you're, let's say you're taking profit from Blowfin or taking profit from crypto.com, well, you could transfer it over to crypto.com and top up your Visa card and buy dinner, buy gasoline, buy groceries with these Visa cards where they're really cool, guys, because actually, if you look at the benefits, you can get 5% cash back on these Rose Gold cards right here. 3.5% cash back on these J Greed Indigo cards. And for $500, you can get the Ruby Steel. These ones are $500. These ones are $5,000. These ones are $50,000. And the Obsidian is $500,000. And you need to buy CRO tokens, lock them up on crypto.com. If you want to sign up, check it out, guys. I think that if you're a Pepe coin trader and you're making money on memes, a nice way to take profit is to just top up a card and, pay some bills, actually. So that's kind of why I enjoy it. I am bullish on Pepe coin, guys. I feel like this is the less likely scenario. I'm feeling like we're probably going to see Pepe head back up to the top of this range one more time. The fear that I have is Bitcoin does potentially look like it's topping out. So please proceed with caution. Not necessarily the best time for a trade, but if I was to be looking at a trade right now, I'm personally looking at a long in a very short period of time, possibly a 6% move to the upside for Pepe. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments down below. That's all I have for you in this one, guys. I'm Crypto Kip. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel, DCA, HODL, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Nothing's financial advice. Of course, I have 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out. See you next time, y'all. Peace.